welcome to Corridor Coffee Talk. Today we're downtown Iowa City, and we're with the stylist to the stars, Bobby Thompson. How are you?
Good, I'm doing well.
Good. Bobby, for those that don't know you, which is very few people, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Bobby Thompson. I own Thompson & Co. Salon and Parlor down on Washington Street with my wife Kayla. She's the boss. And yeah, I mean, we specialize in all things hair. And yeah, it's just a good time.
How long have you been in Eastern Iowa?
I've been in Eastern Iowa for almost 15 years now. Came out here for to go to school at the University of Iowa, and never left, man.
Never
Fell
left.
in love with Iowa City.
That's easy to do. So, being that you're a kind of a serial entrepreneur, what kind of attributes do you find that someone would possess that would make a good entrepreneur?
Energy is the number one, I would have to say.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have passion for what you do, but you gotta be able to come to work every day and be excited and get people around you excited. And I think the thing that we kind of, you know, take for granted sometimes is the fact that hopefully what you've chosen to do is something you love. That's one of those things that, you know, I still am blown away that I get paid to hang out with my friends every day and get to do cool stuff, and it's just fun, man.
So to be able to do that, what was, you know, you've worked as a stylist or a barber for other companies and other business owners. What was the tipping point for you to say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go do this myself or create my own business? What was the tipping point?
My son Logan.
Okay.
He was the second baby that we had. You know, being away from my wife is a stylist too, obviously. You know, it was just that greater sense of like coming home almost.
Sure.
I was working in the Cedar Rapids area as well as Davenport, and I was making that drive. It was about 40 hours, you know, a month in a car that I knew I could spend with my family.
Sure.
When I decided that it was time to, you know, start our own space, our own family, if you will, I knew that the only place that we could do it would be here, would be home, Iowa City.
Sure. Well, so when you first opened your business, what was the biggest hurdle of opening that business versus now what the biggest hurdle is after a few years of doing it?
Sure, the first biggest hurdle is, hi, I am Bobby Thompson. Who am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of getting, you know, to get that energy, get that buzz out there, to get people excited about what you're excited about. It's crazy. You know, we would do some things that were just, to me, kind of wild. We'd go cut hair inside of like Merge, the space of Merge, during Entrefest. You know, we did a fashion show for the Iowa's, you know, the Flyover Fashion Fest.
Sure.
I think a week after being open. You know, it was always just being there and saying yes. It wasn't saying like, oh, I can't do that, or I'm afraid to do this, or what if we fall on our face? It was saying like, no, I'm going to do that. I have to do that. And just kind of put ourselves out there. Now, as times kind of changed, you know, the biggest thing to me is culture besides the energy. So we have, our motto is community, culture, and church. Now, to me, establishing a culture within our walls was extremely important. Surrounding ourselves with people that shared that passion, shared that love for what they do, shared passion for the people that they were working with, people that they were working for, people that they were working around. And you know, right now, the family that we have on, because that is the way, you'll hear me say that a lot, it's the way we run our business, is, you know, probably one of the strongest that I've ever had, and the people that we have in there come into work every day, but don't view it as work. They view it as, you know, a place where they're coming to create, join together, and, you know, kind of have an impact on the community outside.
It's nice that you've been able to internalize that culture, and now it's starting to kind of ripple out with the family that you have working there at Thompson & Co. So outside of work, you know, you lead a busy lifestyle. We're in a digital world. How do you like to disconnect from work, and how do you like to disconnect from the digital world? What do you like to do?
You know, I have 3 little ones right now, so any time that I get, it's spent with them.
Yeah.
If I can get up early enough, I am on a boat and I am fishing.
Sure.
That's my zen place.
That sounds nice. Last question, Bobby. You're doing big things here in Iowa City. What kind of legacy are you looking to create for your family? Being another family guy, it's important to kind of leave something behind. What is that you're going to leave behind?
First, we have a long way to go. But for me, it's just showing up and being present,
Mhm.
working hard every day. I mean, to me, like, you know, this is a industry that changes constantly, and you know, the city itself has changed quite a bit over the last, you know, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. To me, I want a place where people not only feel safe and feel happy and feel healthy, but where my kids can understand and grow, you know, surrounded by a community that is so family oriented. But to be able to, for them to see that they have something here someday for themselves,
Sure.
but they can put their own mark on it and they can build something. But it's going to take hard work, you know.
It does. Well, beautiful. Well, thanks again for joining us, my friend. If you need to find Bobby, go down to Washington Street, Thompson & Co. Salon. He'd be happy to chat more with you. Take care. Be good.
Thanks.